The following is a special presentation of the USF. Man, that was a good intro, but it felt a little too calm. This is the fucking Hater's Guide. I need some venom. After 11 weeks of competition, counting the week we took off, we are finally at the end of the road, and we are down to 12 competitors that survived the onslaught of fucking nearly 50 people competing this season. And just keep this in mind. These 12 are the guys that survived. Some did really well, some did okay, some just eked their way in. Out of the 47 people that competed this season, here is your final 12. Our first of 5, count it, 5 rookies that made the postseason got in by the skin of his fucking teeth. I mean, good lord. You beat Emperor Loser by 1 fucking point. 33 to 32 overall to get here. So trust me when I say this right now, and I'm sure you feel it. You're just happy to be here at this fucking point. Nobody, okay, I predicted that you were a dark horse to make the playoffs in Nuke Week. Yes, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But right now, nobody in week 7 or week 8 thought you had a fucking chance. You were doing poorly after Nuke Week. You did not do well until the very fucking end. You finally got your shit together. And even last week, you got it together just barely. And I do mean barely enough to make it here. Here's the thing about the USF playoffs. You only get 3 chances. And after those 3 chances are gone, so are you. So you need to make the most of this opportunity. I'm not expecting much from you. I only expected you to make the playoffs, and that was it. And for that, you didn't disappoint me. But let me just key you in on a fact right now. You are fucking dead meat. Let's call a spade here. You are only in the playoffs because you finished first week 7. After that, you did fuck all for the rest of the season. And I do mean fuck all. You got the 1 win. That was all that you needed to make the playoffs. And you just skirted right along for the rest of the season, being inconsistent as shit. Now, I am not going to err as to why you were inconsistent, because this is not the place or the forum. But what I will say is this. Hopefully, you have your game face on and ready to go come this postseason. Right now, as I see it, I think you're going to be a one and done, especially going up against your fucking opponent that you got. It's, oh man, you have to pull something miraculous out of your ass to make it past this first round. But hey, this is a great experience for you. Enjoy it. Not everybody gets here. Ask the other fucking 30 people that missed out this season. Who the fuck allowed Helvetica into the playoffs?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Okay, seriously, I don't know how the fuck you're even here right now. Like, really, how the hell are you here? You had a strong start to the regular season, and then you tanked the final 4 weeks. Did not place one goddamn bit. Slowly sliding down the overall standings. Only saved because somebody finally repeated a fucking week as champion. That is the only reason you are here right now. If it wasn't for that, your ass should not even be here. And frankly, your performance over the last month tells me this is going to be a pretty fucking quick exit for you, buddy. I love you. I appreciate you. I don't have very many friends in Canada. I consider you one of them. But let's be honest, man. You're just here for the lulz at this point. Normally, when a user finishes in first place to open the season, it is a sign of a dominant streak ahead. It is a bellwether to the rest of the competition of what the tone of a season is going to look like. That didn't happen for you, Jing. Holy fucking shit. You got the opening week win, which I've since thought was a fucking fluke, and did fuck all the last 4 weeks because you had it locked up at that point. So you just said, screw it, I'm just gonna shit post and wait for the postseason. I don't know if that was the mindset, but it sure as shit looked like it. Either way, unless you took those 4 weeks to kind of fuck around and really tone your shit posting skills, I would say you are probably dead in the water. Dead upon arrival. You're not going to make it past the first round. It's a toss-up between you and Mealy because you both have been inconsistent as shit. But the points don't lie. Your odds ain't good, dude.
Come to decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, all my life to sacrifice. Hey, oh, listen what I say, oh, I got your hey, oh, now listen what I say, oh.
If I could describe Mealy in one word with his performance this season, it's been shit. Let's be honest, okay? You have been probably the most inconsistent bastard there is on here that had any remote success last season. I don't know if the hangover from making it past the first round of the playoffs got to you or what, but now is the fucking time to prove that this was not a fluke on your end. You need to come out swinging. If you don't make it past the first round, holy hell will be brought upon you, sir, and I will be the leader of the charge. After getting disqualified in quite honestly embarrassing fashion during Nuke Week, I genuinely thought in the preceding weeks that you were definitely done. But last week, you did finish pretty strong, coming out, finishing in the top 3 of decision weeks. So, I don't know, maybe you finally got a little bit of fire back under your ass after a few weeks of trying to regain your footing after what honestly was an extremely embarrassing moment for you. That said, I do consider you to be kind of a dark horse challenger at this point, this late in the season. Again, you were kind of stumbling there for a little bit. And quite frankly, I thought you were fucking done. But with your resurgence last week, you may be starting to catch fire while you're fucking hot. So, I mean, we'll fucking see, right? Everybody and their mother seems to be thinking that you're destined to make some sort of run in this postseason. Well, I'm going to be the pessimistic asshole and say this, okay? I am not sure if the people making the guesses about your potential playoff run are going to be correct, and here's why. Yes, you did have a pretty decent season once you fucking started a nuke week. So there's that. Here's the problem, though. You have only competed for about half of the season compared to everybody else. When people compete throughout the season, they have highs, they have lows. Some would say that you had your lows probably week 9 or decision week, but I hate to tell you, that's not really a low. That's a lull. And there is a difference between a low and a lull. A lull is a quick interruption followed by the more of the same. A fucking low is when you hit rock fucking bottom. When you finally run out of gas. And I got a feeling this flaming hot start you had is about to run out of gas. Hey, Red, you almost forgot about Dan. Hey, Red, you fucking forgot about Dan. Hey, Red, fuck you. Number one, if you are wondering why I'm complaining about people complaining about me not including Dan, it's because I originally uploaded this and didn't include Dan. Number two, the reason why is because this son of a bitch has quietly been amongst the top of the league this season, yet he has slowly been falling down a fucking cliff. This son of a bitch, I swear to God, goes to camp for 2 weeks out in the middle of fuck all Georgia, comes back, and it's been kind of meh, dog shit, kind of so-so kind of thing. So, I'm not one to complain. This dude just, he's highly seeded for what he's actually done this season. I have a hard time believing he'll be able to pull it off, but hey, I've been fucking wrong before. Hell, look at the other times I fucked up a fucking video when I uploaded it. Ty Rowland, our first of 4 people who want to buy for the playoffs and automatically go to the quarterfinals. I got this to say. You are, without a doubt, statistically, one of the best shit posters in league history. You have won 11 weekly championships going all the way back to your first season. You have been around for a long fucking time, my friend. However, there is one person that you have not been able to top. One person that still supersedes you in the record books. Ostrich. And you know why? He's got 2 world titles. You haven't won a world title since season 4. I think the pressure is on. You need to cement your legacy this postseason by doing what you haven't done in almost 2 fucking years. Win the goddamn world championship. It is world title or bust for you, my friend.
Get all drunk up and trade it for rolls. But I know one thing for sure, I'll always be blue. There ain't no way to get drunk enough to stop loving you. So I'm gonna get on the old turnpike and I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna leave this town till you decide which one you want the most, me or Jerry Lee. Milwaukee, here I come from Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, Milwaukee, here I come from Nashville, Tennessee.
You know, for being a defending champion, I really haven't done a very good job of showing when and why I am that damn good. So let me reintroduce myself. Hello, my name is Red. I am the reigning, defending USF World Champion. I won that World Championship coming from the 12th seed all the way to the fucking top. Do I sound arrogant when I say this? You bet your fucking ass. You know why? Because I got a chip on my shoulder. I got a chip on my shoulder because you motherfuckers seem to think that my somewhat mid performance during the season, my little Joker arc escapade, was all it fucking took to knock me out of the race. That all these rookies that have shown up out of fucking nowhere are going to knock me off my pedestal and take what's mine. Motherfuckers, you haven't seen shit yet. I am coming for that repeat. I am tired of there being only one person that's not even fucking here anymore being the only one to ever repeat as world champion. This is my fucking league. No, I am not the commissioner anymore. No, I do not make the rules anymore. But I founded this son of a bitch, and god damn it, I am going to be the dominant son of a bitch. Birds, we need to make this clear. You have been probably at peak form all season long. The only reason why I suspect you may hit a roadblock in this postseason is two words: rookie memes. Those two words have haunted your ass like the Blair Witch Project ever since Wolfie uncorked the fucking bottle. So guess what, motherfucker? You're out of excuses. You were number one overall all season long until this other son of a bitch came and jumped your ass the very last week. Not because of you being bad, but because you have had competition. And yet, here you are, number 2 overall, ready to make a deep-ass run to try to finally get that elusive world championship that you have been chasing for over a year. Birds, I do not say this as a friend or a rival. I say this as a human being. For the love of fucking God, do not blow this. Mr. MVP has entered the room, and he is full of so much Toronto salt that he has fucking dominated his way to the number 1 seed. The most consistent shit poster this season. The most dominant shit poster this season. The one person who placed every single fucking week, who went all the way from 12th to the top, won 2 weeks this season, has the MVP trophy, and is probably set to make a deep-ass run in the playoffs. You know the one thing that you have not had to deal with all season, that you're going to have to deal with now? Expectations. Nobody comes in this hot, this dominant, this absolutely barnstormer of a competitor and not having expectations. Anything less than a world championship for you will be seen as a failure. It's not me being a dick. That's me being honest. It might be your first time to the dance, but motherfucker, you need to be the bride of the ball. You need to be the man. You need to take all that salt from Toronto and shove it down the throats of 11 other competitors in this postseason and win that USF championship and take it somewhere that the Stanley Cup hasn't been in a very long time. I'm talking about Canada. What's it gonna be, bud? What's it gonna fucking be?